question. Does Steve Avila make our O-line top 5? He might. Good people. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? It's super late, I know. I wasn't going to record today. I was going to just take the entire weekend off. It's been a lot going on. CFT needed a little mental break, you feel me? But y'all show me so much support, and I appreciate y'all, especially all the love y'all been giving the channel. A lot of new subscribers. I appreciate y'all trying to get to that 18K before a brother turned 40. You know what I'm saying? Next month. So appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. But a story came out. You know what I'm saying? And look, it's draft time. You know what I'm saying? It's draft time. We about 30 plus days out. It's time to lock in on the draft. You feel me? I've been so enamored with Cowboys free agency. I haven't really gotten a chance to really just lock in on anybody outside of like Bijan Robinson and, you know, some of the top prospects that's been sent our way. But now it's time to get to the nitty gritty, some of the underlying prospects that we could take. Because last year Tyler Smith came to us and I was not aware that we were even looking into that. I should have known because of our needs. But at the time, I just knew we were going some other direction. You feel me? This year, we've shored the team up to where we can go BPA. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that we should just force ourselves to go O-line because there's a hole there for the most part. McGovern is a bill now. Apparently, Torrance Smith is our swing tackle. That's what I've been hearing. And Tyler Smith can play either direction. You know, phenomenal rookie year for Tyler Smith. He can play guard very well. He also played tackle very well. Love the position flex. Love that we got the youth. If y'all saw the video the other day, I was going to do a video on Torrance Steele. Torrance Steele is coming along, looking great. Maybe I should still do that and just talk about the fact that with Torrance Steele, Tyler Smith, Tyler Biadasz, right? We got a real big youth movement on this line. And then we got the elder statesman and Tyron Smith, who was the swing tackle, and Zach Martin, you know what I'm saying, as Voch would call him, the demigod, who doesn't seem to get old, but at one point he will. You know what I'm saying? So we need to think about that in a couple years. But right now, you got to think what pieces or what moves can make this team, like, take it over the top. Like, bringing in Cooks shored up one of our major holes. Bringing in Gilmore shored up one of our major holes. Now, we got other little things, and I'm going to get to the linebacker position. I got a video coming on that this week. But what would really take this team to the next level? Now, everybody's saying running back. You know, Bijan Robinson is one of those can't miss. You know, you got to get him. But, what if we just shore up this line to the point where you be like, I can almost put anyone back there. They're going to have some success. You know what I'm saying? We got Tony Pollard. We got Ronald Jones. We still got Malik Davis. We got Dowdle on the roster. I'm pretty sure we'll still take it back this year. But if we don't take Robinson and we don't take a Gibbs, who I really like Gibbs a lot. What if we took Avila? Steve Avila, man. And look, I wasn't too familiar. I knew who he was. I knew Osiris Torrance was supposed to be the lockdown best guard in the draft, even though he has his things that don't make him the best guard in the draft. Like he's kind of slow. He's a house. It's hard to move him, but he also can't move. He's not climbing to the second level like that. You're not pulling Osiris Torrance. I don't think it's happening. You know what I'm saying? He's just too big of a house. But he's huge. He's hard to move. He's powerful. So in a phone booth as a guard, he still get it done. But your offense, like in our West Coast system, we're going to need our guard to move. And that's why I'm thinking Osiris just ain't the pick. But Steve Avila out of TCU, nah. When I started to look into it, the first time I heard mention of him, the irony, the Roundtable. Shout out to Fush the King, Voch Lombardi, Skywalker Steel, Okoye Media, and of course Law Nation. You know what I'm saying? They did their roundtable, dope show, of course. And I'm listening in like, yo, because I'm a fan too. And they bring up Avila and they talk about how he went head to head with Mozzie Smith. I had to go look. And lo and behold, he held his own with Mozzie Smith. And Mozzie Smith, that dude too. Mozzie Smith would be the defensive equivalent to what Avila would do to our offensive line. Mozzie Smith shores up the defensive line physically. Avila shores up the offensive line physically. He's not a little guy neither. Avila's a big dude. But he pretty nimble on them feet. He's not weak. He can climb to the second level. He's good with his hands from what I see. He's ambidextrous. He can reach both ways. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. He's played almost every position on the offensive line. This is from his words. He recently did an interview with TMZ, and he said, yeah, I played everything but left tackle. That position flex is great. We already got Tyler Smith that's moved around. But to have somebody that can play both guard positions, center, and then if you took Avila and you didn't want to pay Biadasz and you wanted to let him walk, let's just say team building wise, Avila can slide to center and you can just go get another guard. That's the type of things you got to think about. That position flex is invaluable. You gotta consider it. But Avila would probably make us a top 5 offensive line. And the reason why I'm saying that is last year we was ranked 31st in pass block win rate. Like, we were a horrible offensive line at certain points. You got growing pains from Tyler Smith, growing pains from Tyler Smith, right? Terrence Steele gets hurt. So we got the rotational Jason Peters, Tyron Smith on a right tackle. You got Zach Martin, who's completely solid. Tyler Biadasz, for the most part, was fully solid. But McGovern was kind of up and down. A lot going on. Offensive line was doing a lot of musical chairs, a lot of moving. You would solidify yourself with youth. Terrence Steele is one of the best right tackles in the league, co-signed by Duke Manyweather. Like, ever since you started working with him, his game is elevated. He's super strong. It don't look like it, but Terrence Steele is one of them dudes. I'm happy. Definitely at least at bare minimum the top 10 right tackle. I would say top 5 to me. You know, y'all can call me crazy if you want to. But to have a youthful top echelon of the league right tackle, Zach Martin is Zach Martin. Tyler Biadasz was a Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying? Left tackle, Tyler Smith, has got rave reviews across the board. All I've heard is that Tyler Smith is one of the best pickups in a long time. He's going to be a foundational offensive line piece for the Cowboys. So that's solidified. He's young. He's in shape. He's willing to do whatever for the team. Left guard is wide open. So to put a player there with position flex that's hungry from Dallas, well, basically, you know, like, it would be perfect. I'm talking about perfect. You know, so sometimes things like this don't quite work out, but I think it would work. I would not be mad. It ain't the flashy pick, you know, but we're known for running the ball and physicality with the O-line. The wall. Like, that's what we do. Franchises have things that they do. The Cowboys do offensive line and running the ball well. That's what we do. We got the runners. If we ain't bring another back in, Tony Pollard, Rojo, Malik Dick, I think we'd be fine. We would be okay. We're definitely going to bring another back in, though. It's been talked about too much. It just depends on if we're going to bring it back in later in the draft or we're going to bring it back in early in the draft. But if you bring in Avila and shore up this line and make it a complete strength, I'm telling you, and you got to think that's just one player. One, that you only as strong as your weakest link. And we had weak links on that line last year, or a weak link. You know, don't disrespect to him, but he just wasn't. It wasn't it. You know, good luck up in Buffalo. But right now, I feel like you bring in Avila, Tyler Smith, Biadasz, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele, and you ready to go. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. You know, like I said, it's draft season. I'm locking in seriously. The tape on Avila is, look, go look it up. I ain't need to post none of it. Just go look. You go look at type Steve Avila on YouTube. It's plenty of people doing breakdowns on him, and you will get excited as I am. Like, oh, we can do something with that. We can definitely do something with that. But look, it's your boy, Mr. Rome. Pardon me for being late, but sometimes when it come to you, you gotta get it off. Y'all have a good evening.